Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Here's McDaniels, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Here's Brown. Murray outside. Five on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Jokic gets it to go.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Johnson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Murray for three. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Pass to Randall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the three.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Gordon finds Jokic. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
The first free throw is good. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it. At the top of it, his ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And Jokic drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
They set the pick. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Edwards got 5.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes the look, he's going to take it.
Johnson sets the screen for Gordon. Offensive rebound. And it's Jokic missing.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And so here's Denver after the basket by Minnesota. Jokic with it. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Great touch on the 16-footer. He's got 7.
Well, this is the touch Jokic possesses. He can attack successfully from anywhere.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. From outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here is Murray. after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Crisp, clean mechanics there. Just a pure shot from Jamal Murray.
Now Randall over Gordon. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. McDaniels. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Gordon dishes to Murray. Pass to Johnson. Now Jokic, defended by DiVincenzo. Got by Gordon, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Over Brown. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray with the bounce pass. Outside Gordon. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Randall surveying the D. Back to Edwards. Over Brown. Another miss by Minnesota. The Nuggets now on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Murray, the pass to Johnson. Randall against Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. Guarded closer. Johnson for three. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 4. High post, Gobert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Murray outside. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Timberwolves trail by 5. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Now Murray, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And here's Jokic. 10 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Gordon kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Murray. And there it is for him. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. McDaniels got his second basket.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Edwards. And Bones Highland subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Nuggets leading by 5. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Hardaway. Over in the corner, Brown. Lock at 6. Back to Hardaway. The tray. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Anderson. And again, it's Minnesota.
And sometimes you forget how long Anderson is. Possessing a 7'2" wingspan, it makes him a problem inside.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Back to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Dosunmu finds Highland. Anderson a screen on Jones. To the inside. And finished off by Anderson.
You could just see Anderson there looking to jam it.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Owned by Reed. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Highland. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Here's Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. The kick out to Anderson. Shoots the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
He's a very picky three-point shooter. Anderson only takes those when he really thinks it's a sure thing.
Now here's Jones. Valanciunas in the high post. Pass to Hardaway. Valanciunas against Reed to stop the drought, and Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Well, this is where Valanciunas looks to score. He's so good at using his size to his advantage.
Highland against Jones. McDaniels outside. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Hardaway, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The wide open look here for Highland. A three-pointer, no good. And so here's Denver, trailing by 2. Brown the pass to Jones. And here is Hardaway. That 3 off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Highland misses.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
And that one, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dosunmu. Off target from three-point range. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Now Valanciunas, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Valanciunas dishes to Murray. Back to Valanciunas. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his third assist on the night. The Timberwolves trail. Randle right side. Over Watson. Randle no good. Denver's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Valanciunas with a screen on Highland. Murray kicks to Watson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
Randle from outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Hardaway, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Highland passes to Reed. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Murray with it. He's got 7. Valanciunas with a screen on Highland. Pass to Valanciunas. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
Here's Highland, still without a basket. Here's Randle. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Brown outside. Back to Murray. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
When Valanciunas gets rolling, he can make a lot of trouble on offense, as we're seeing right here.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Zeke Najee's checked in for Denver. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Denver now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And Reed has got the ball here for Minnesota. They easily took Thursday's game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Basket good.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Hardaway from outside. Randall grabs the board.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Murray, the pass to Najee. Back to Murray. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Highland. Randall outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
On the wing, Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got 9.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Randall from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. In the corner, Murray with it. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Najee. Johnson comes in for Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Randall, top of the key. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys, because look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Both free throws good from Randall. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
5 to shoot. Murray for 3. Randall grabs the board.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Here's Murray. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Murray, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Edwards looking it over. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer, Randall. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. Edwards against Brown. Watson, the pass to Jokic. For Gobert. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Watson. Jokic has got 12.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Outside Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Denver also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. Now DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Hands it from downtown.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initially.
Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and Jokic drops them both. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Jokic sets the screen for Brown. To the left side wing. Baseline J on the way. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Brown against DiVincenzo. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Back to Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Nuggets leading by 7. On the wing, Johnson. Kicks it out to Gordon. Brown outside. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right side, Edwards. Outside, Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Denver's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Johnson, the pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Back to DiVincenzo. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards, trying to end the drought. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tries the spin move. Brown wide open. He fired. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Reed misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The Timberwolves shooting 43% from the floor. And here is DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. .133 left to play here in the half. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Gordon. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And when his jumper's going down, Gordon's game goes to another level.
Timberwolves trail by 14. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Reed, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed to halt the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now, here's Johnson. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
DiVincenzo against Brown. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Johnson. Here's Jokic. Defended by Gobert. The 11-footer. No good on the shot.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but on the play, he just lost focus.
And so it's Denver riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
Wet toilet paper.
Yeah.
Feathery soft.
Yeah.
Cloud soft.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to call it, Shaq, it ain't working.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out. So we just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. he's the problem right now.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Randall passes to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Now Edwards, following the three-point attempt by Jokic. Outside for Randall. Kept alive, Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the board. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Here's Jokic. 18 points for him. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending him.
Here's Murray. He's got 12. Shot clock at 2. And another miss by Denver. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Edwards, no good. The Nuggets leading by 10. Jokic passes to Murray. Now Brown. Outside Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. They get it back. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
High arcing shot, and it's Gordon getting it to go. Gordon's got 10 points.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Edwards with the screen for DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Pass to Jokic. The focus there from Jokic.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Here's Randle. Buries it down low. That's 10 points for Julius Randle.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Murray scanning the floor. Lob pass to Gordon. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 3 on the clock. Murray for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Randle finds Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Gobert. McDaniels outside. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. And Randle throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here's Johnson. Gordon with a screen on McDaniel. A 3 from Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Timberwolves trail by 9. DiVincenzo kicks to Randle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And Randle's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. So it's Denver now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from McDaniel. Now, Jokic, 22 points for him. To end the drought, a slam by Jokic.
Strong move from Jokic. The big man showing off his ball skills.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Over Gordon. And again, it's Minnesota converting. The Nuggets leading by 6. Pass to Bryant. Back to Murray. On the wing, Johnson. McDaniels defender. Here's Jokic.
Well, what else can you do against Jokic but get as physical as possible defensively?
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And Jokic drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall outside. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got 17.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Murray. He's got 12. Denver passing it around. Jokic finds Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Gordon. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from McDaniels. Pass to Brown. Gordon a screen. This one for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Brown. And Stan, he has rewarded their faith. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning. Well, Gordon's a guy who will force you to get up in his space and commit a foul.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on the free throw.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for Randall. And Bones Highland subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Denver, Watson, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Bruce Brown in for Jamal Murray. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Highland. And here's Edwards. Back to Highland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Highland. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. With the teardrop. And it's finished off by McDaniels as he lays it in. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter. Now here's Brown. Jokic with the screen on Highland. Here's Jokic. Lots of room. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. Denver leading by 5. Brown finds Gordon. Back to Brown. Watson for 3. Highland with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Down low, out to Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Denver with a change here, too. Pickett's checked in. And Edwards drops them both. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Jokic with his screen on Edwards. To the middle. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Brown. Jokic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Highland. 1:46 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Look, Reed is a strong finisher. It's still unbelievable that he was undrafted because he is a force.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in, and it's Clark in for Edwards. And a switcher also for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And that one falls for Reed.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reed's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
Here's Pickett. To Hardaway. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Brown. Pass to Watson. Outside Hardaway. Watson the screen. And again, Denver with the triple.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Here's Shannon. He's covered by Watson. Shannon, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Here's Pickett. The Nuggets with a new 14. Hardaway with a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Shannon. He has yet to score. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's covered by Watson. Dosunmu with it. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Now here's Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Naz Reid. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Free throw good, Murray. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Out to the wing. Pass to Dosunmu. Off target with his three. The Nuggets leading by 7. Brown outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray outside. Back to Watson. No good on the three. Watson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Clark for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Hardaway kicks to Murray. Brown sets a screen for Murray. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
Outside, Reid. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Watson. Now here's Murray. Shoots over Highland, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
That just illustrates how well-rounded Murray's game is. When he's doing damage from the mid-range like that.
And here is Dosunmu. Here's Randall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Edwards has come in for Highland. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver.
What's up?
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Watson. Murray outside. Back to Watson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Randall passes to Dosunmu. Back to Randall. Clark outside. From outside off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 6. Inside, Murray. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Randall. And a wide open shot from Reid. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Well, if there's a better passing big man than Jokic, I want to know who it is.
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Down low. Out to Edwards. A 3. Edwards with confidence.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7 to the inside. Here's Clark. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
It's stolen by Randall. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dosunmu. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Denver with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Watson, the pass to Jokic. It's good. Jokic has got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Reed misses. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 7. Murray against Clark. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Randall kicks to Edwards. Clark outside. Another miss by Minnesota. The Nuggets leading by 7. Hardaway goes in. Wasted no time on that one.
The defense expects Hardaway to just rise and fire, but he can make plays off the bounce as well.
Dosunmu with the bounce pass. Hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Reed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty, absorbing the contact.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dosunmu. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. Johnson comes in for Bruce Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Jokic drops them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And the shot goes down. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Randall with the bucket.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Now Murray. And again, it's Denver.
Well, it's almost impossible to stop that turnaround, Jay. That's a shot he worked on endlessly in the offseason.
Pass to Randall. Fires from the wing. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. 24 points for Julius Randle.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Johnson sets the screen for Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. Inside, here's DiVincenzo.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Pass to Randle. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randle. He's used to it.
One shot.
Denver leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Johnson outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Now Randle. Randle is doubled. McDaniels. Can't tie it up. That one's no good. Johnson fires and get the 3. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch speed.
Here's Johnson outside Jokic.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Randle outside. Edwards a screen on Gordon. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. On the wing, Murray. McDaniels defended. Crane from outside.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Johnson outside. Now Jokic. Strong move off the glass.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Outside Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. The three goes down.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Jokic does not go. The Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Edwards lays it in off the window.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Another chance here. The big man, Jokic. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays, explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Brown against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards. That one misses. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
And the Timberwolves call time here. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
It's Randall. Now Edwards. McDaniels. And he does not hit. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Gobert fires. So the Nuggets win it. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.